So, Booms, what do you want to talk about during the starting soon page? Do you want to talk about how everyone should come
Yeah, they should
to
totally come. They should
Twitch?
totally like follow us, and we're not gonna fucking beg for money because we got fucking jobs, so we don't have to beg for fucking money like fucking panhandlers.
Boom, boom, not so fast. I might have to beg for money.
I thought you were giving blowjobs down at the bus station for like a quarter.
Sir, I don't think you can say blowjobs on Twitch. All right, you ready to start? I think we're good. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
fucking
Let's
know.
start this thing. Do
Hold
do
on.
our intro song.
All right, hold on. I'm ready for the worst transition ever. Let's see if I can do this without fucking it up. Do you think I can do it
Oh no,
without
that's
fucking
not
it
gonna
up?
happen. No, I don't think you
I think
can.
I think I can. I think I can do it without fucking it up. I mean, we're still gonna have a shitty transition, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Stay tuned. Will Dave fuck up? Follow us on Twitch to find out. With that, ba-na-na-na-na-na. Hey, ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-na-na-na. Hey, ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Booms, I think I.
Ladies and gentlemen, KocoSports.com proudly presents Wrestle AM. It's half wrestling show, half morning show, pretty much all BS. And of course, you got the Coco crew here holding us down live. Yours truly, sexiest man on all of Internet Wrestling Radio. Boom Boom here, shaking the room live from the RVA, Richmond, Virginia. Of course, join me there, way out there in the outskirts of Tokyo, Japan. The huge one, Dave Coco. What's up, brother?
Nothing much, dude. I have like the worst cold I've had in like a while. Straight up, I have a cold. My voice fucking hurts. My eyes are watering. I got snots. What? Stream for 8+ fucking hours? Fuck yeah! Who's an adult now? Boom, boom. Who's an adult? Follow us on Twitch. It's the most important thing in the world. Uh,
Absolutely, man. It's been a hell of a week, man. I mean, it's just been busy. It's like I swear there's so much wrestling, so much stuff going on. I'm about to go fucking blind. Just it's just like so much shit coming at me, and I'm just completely blown. But I got some confessions to make. I really only stuck with New Japan right now. I didn't watch anything from WWE. I've got to go start back up Major League Wrestling. I got to go catch up on Triple Mania. I mean, there's just tons of stuff to look at, tons of stuff to do. Maybe I'll even check out NXT Takeover because I've heard some positive things about that. But I decided since it's G1 Climax season, I got to, I'm on this. I'm on this horse and I'm on it for the haul, man. And I can say, uh, there were 90 matches. Let's see, 91 if you want to count like the finals, and I watched 90 of them. I think I only missed one match out of the entire G1 Climax, because real life gets in the way of the internet. And I know it's hyperbole to say that this was the greatest G1 Climax ever. And
did I tell you my Twitter story?
oh no, please tell me your Twitter story.
All right, well, no, it just cracks me up because literally, I missed a lot of the G1. I want to thank Wrestling Ranting, give him a free plug. He reviewed every day of it. So much love to Wrestling Ranting. Please check him out. He's way bigger than us now, but still, I want to give him a shout out. I didn't watch all 91 matches or 90 matches, but someone on the internet went on the Twitter machines like, this is the greatest G1 ever. I'm like, okay, well, I want to hear that. And I was like, how many G1s have you seen? His response was, this was my first G1. And I'm like, all right, cool. So there you go. But overall, New Japan wise, 1-5 to Jay White losing the title. I was fucking thought it was shit. And I know long-term booking. With that said, I'm very happy right now. I am really happy where New Japan's going. They're hitting home run after home run, and this G1 really turned my fandom around. Super excited. So, yeah, we're going to talk all New Japan. Booms, we've hit rock bottom. And you know what the best part of rock bottom is? We get to write Harry Potter.
There's only one place to go.
I don't think that's how the
up.
speech goes.
Oh,
But when you hit
okay.
rock
Well,
bottom, you can just do whatever the fuck you want. And I watched SummerSlam. I reviewed it. No need to thank me. It was bright and long. And whatever WrestleMania is in Tampa, I'm retiring from WWE. I'm not watching any WWE. I'm going to watch the WrestleMania in Tampa. Maybe live, maybe not. A lot of stuff has to go. That's the last time I'm ever watching WWE. I'm done. There's no fucking hope. And it was, since we hit rock bottom, I think we're going to be a New Japan, AEW, maybe flirt with Stardom in the future channel. And then, big pro wrestling news. I think the days of watching WWE, I just can't. I mean, I hated it. I hated it every step of the way of my life. And I was just like, just because you're number one doesn't mean I have to fucking eat you anymore. That's it. I'm done. I'm tapping out. So this is an all New Japan show, and then going forward, I'm just gonna play video games like an adult, and only cover shows that have hope and potential to be awesome.
Basically cover stuff that you like, because
Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm still gonna. I'm not gonna be a positive.
You enjoy this,
but I'm not gonna be a positive PD. Like if fucking Jay White's the IWGP champ, I'm gonna fucking put my 2 cents in and be like, But besides that, I'm gonna go. So let's talk G1 final match. Let's talk Kenta. Let's talk New Japan. So much is going on.
Yeah, let's talk everything. The G1 this year. And everybody says, "Oh, this one's the greatest one," and I think this one was good. There's no doubt about it. What I liked about it was the things that I liked. I liked the fact that they spread out the matches this year, because one of my complaints was in the year, last year and the year before was I thought that they crammed a lot of the days too close together, and I was worried that was putting unnecessary, strain on the professional wrestlers. I was worried that you're really making people prone to injuries because you have them wrestling a tag match, then going out and wrestling a block match, which in the average block match is roughly 15 minutes or so, give or take. Roughly. I mean, I know there's going to be some guys that go short, some guys that go longer than that, but roughly, 15 minutes, give or take there. And I feel like you're setting people up to get hurt, and, it's dragging along. And this year, I think they spread them out just far enough to where, they wrestled. It was kind of intense, but they were able to take a break. And they were able to heal up just enough to go out there and give another good performance. And they healed up just enough. I think the worst it got, I think there was like 3 to 4 days in a row of the G1. And I think that was as worse as it got. You were having 3 and 4 day breaks. I think after the first night, they had like a whole week break from Dallas till they could get back to Japan. So I like that. I like the block breakdown. Last year, they had the murder block, which was all champions in one block and just everybody else in the B block, and it really didn't add a lot of drama. This year, I think they did a good job dispersing the champions. Also, I'm going to eat some crow here. I was very much questioning putting Lance Archer.
He's this year's Elgin. The Elgin Award goes to him.
Oh, yeah. I was really questioning, the decision to put Lance Archer in there. And despite his record, he only won 3 matches. He had some really good showings. I mean, I think he really played up the big man role well. I think that was pretty good. Taichi, actually, Taichi just fucking pisses me off, but for a different reason. He pisses me off because he's capable of having good matches, but he usually just kind of falls back and just relies on like Suzuki Gun tactics, Miho Abe, using the microphone stand, using the iron claw, using all these other stuff. When especially on the last night, you're like, Jesus Christ, this guy can fucking go if he really wants to. And I'm like, that's the fucking guy I like. So the fact that he was able to do that really kind of, okay, it's like I'm really not too big with Taichi being in, but after seeing that, I was happy with it. I think Taichi did a good job.
I disagree there. I'm just going to throw Taichi's a bag of shit. Go on.
Well, I mean,
we can disagree.
Well, but when he wants to have a good match, he has a good match. And unfortunately, that's not often enough, in my opinion. I think he gets lazy. He kind of goes back to his comfort zone, which is, hey, I'm a heel. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use Kanemaru to give you the Santori surprise. Hey, I'm a heel. I'm going to throw my... Is Miho Abe his wife in real life, or is that just his...
I don't know, but she's wonderful looking. But
oh God, she's hot. But I actually heard that was his wife in real life. But that's beside the point. Anyway, go ahead.
Can I just say something? I'm gonna get on my knees, and I'm gonna pray to our Lord and heel Savior Rick Rude. Could the wrestling community and pro wrestling as a whole stop fucking saying not being talented is a heel tactic? Can we say, well, he's not talented, but he's a heel? Oh, you're disappointed in his matches, but he's a heel. Just think of Rick Rude. He died for our sins, okay? So, what I fucking want you to do is every time there's a goddamn shitty fucking wrestler and you're like, but he's a heel, I want you to fucking stop what you're doing, get on your fucking knees, and apologize to Rick Rude. That's all I want. Because I don't know where this fucking came from.
Rick Rude was a heel. Rick Rude was a big fucking heel. but he was in great shape and he could fucking go. He could wrestle. He could whoop your ass.
So every time, if one of us super nerds, Booms, I don't know if you know this, we're super nerds. If one of us super nerds go, well, fuck, man, that guy fucking sucks, and you go, but he's a heel, we're just gonna say, apologize to Rick Rude. Now this is something we've been doing for a while, but I think it is completely out of control. Now, if you are gonna bring up any other point, like, hey, that guy fucking sucks, but have you seen his 360 spine buster fucking flip-de-doo out of the ring? Then okay, bring that to the conversation. But if I'm like, man, that guy really fucking sucks, and you're like, but he's a heel, I want you to get on your fucking knees and apologize to Rick Rude. That's what I fucking want. Because it is, Jesus fucking Christ. Are you fucking for real? I know we're a sensitive fucking bunch here on the internet. I know I'm getting old, man. I'm getting to start to be cranky old man. Grandpa Koco here. But with all that crankiness, can we please, when I'm like, oh, that fucking wrestler's no good, I don't want to be like, but he's a heel. On your fucking knees, apologizing to Rick Rude. I think that's universal. I think we have to. We have to, you know, we are small. We are hitting rock bottom. We're rebuilding. We're fucking the year of the nerd. I don't know. I think this is more the year of the cranky grandpas.
Yeah, this is
the year of the cranky grandpas. But all I'm saying is, for Grandpa Koco and Grandpa Boom Boom, can you do us a favor? And anytime we say that guy fucking sucks, and you say, but he's a heel, you get on your fucking knees and you apologize to Rick Rude. I think that should be universally accepted. I mean, we might not see eye to eye there, fucking internet and people out there, but I think that's universal.
Yeah, and depending on how far back you want to go, I mean, shit, Nick Botwinkle was a fucking heel, but he could fucking go. He could fucking stretch your ass out in that fucking ring, and that's what makes it effective. If you want to go modern day, if you want to go New Japan, Zack Sabre Jr. is a fucking heel, but you know what? He can fucking go. He can fucking wrestle. He can beat your ass in that fucking ring. He can take you apart joint by fucking joint.
Well, another way, but also, like, talented wrestlers that turn heel get really lazy because of that attitude. They'll be fucking tearing shit up as a face, and then they're a heel, and they're like, but I'm a heel. All right, even if you're a pro wrestler and you see that, you see a young lion, you see someone that's not as old and cranky as us, and they fucking turn heel and they start mailing it in, and you're like, yo, bro, why are you mailing it in? And be like, because I'm a heel. You have to fucking put them on their knees and apologize to Rick Rude.
Yeah, so you know, let's just cut to the chase here. We're gonna go to the A block finals. Kota Ibushi advanced. He defeated Kazuchika Okada, the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, in a winner-take-all match. So
I
he
love
advanced
both these
to the
men.
finals.
Can I just say something, Booms? And granted,
yeah, go ahead.
I am an Okada guy, and this is kind of an unpopular opinion, but I've really been feeling this way for the beginning of time. I don't think the world champion should be in the G1.
Should be
the IWGP world champion, the IWGP champion, should not be in the G1. Because if he wins it, like, what the fuck's the point? And then if he doesn't win it, you're like, well, fuck, man, the champ lost. I do think he should be on tour, but I think he should be having title matches, like this Suzuki match that's going to happen. We'll talk about that later. That should happen during the G1. He should be defending the title. I don't know. I always felt, and I know I'm an Okada guy, you know, and hey, he had to lose to Ibushi. Ibushi was my pick to win it all. But with that said, I mean, do you think, Boom, you enjoyed the G1? You watched all 91 matches. And you know I love Okada. But would the G1 still be respectable if he had 4 title matches with guys not in a tournament and someone else replaced him?
I know what you're saying, and I don't want to say no. I really don't, because I do think it's still a good idea. But I'm like, if he's going to be defending the title against people who's not in the G1, then what's the point of joining the G1?
Well, no, I don't think he should be in the G1.
You know, I know, but if he's going to be defending, if the champion is going to be defending his championship during the G1 against men who are not in the G1, then what's the point of jumping onto the G1?
Oh, because you can main event the biggest show of the year.
But if my goal is to be the champion, you know what? I could sit out of the G1, hope to knock off the champion during one of the during that tournament, and then I get to go into the Wrestle Kingdom as the champion.
Oh yeah, good point. I don't know. No fucking title matches. No title matches for you. I don't know. I understand why they do it. It's just something that's bothered me from the beginning.
I guess it's just kind of like Coke or Pepsi, you know, which is your preference, you know. I like the champion involved because it sets up some drama, and plus, you know, you get to like the remarkable upset. I mean, Sonata finally got that monkey off his back. Finally beat Okada with like 13 seconds left to go in the match.
Dude, how dramatic was that?
That was just fucking amazing. And so he's got a shot lined up down the road. And then you've got, Kota Ibushi, beats Okada, and it's just like, okay, well, can he do it again? Whereas, and even if, okay, let's just say that doesn't happen, Okada wins. It's like, Okada, okay, Okada, you've won the you've won the G1 Climax. You get to pick your opponent. Who's it going to be? It's like, I haven't decided yet. You know what? I'm going to start looking outside of New Japan to find competition. And then all of a sudden, oh, who could it be? It could be anybody in the world. There
was a big rumor of Kenny Omega that he wins the title and he fucking throws it down and the briefcase. And he's like, I want Kenny Omega. That was a Japanese online rumor. All right. What about this? What about this? Hold on. Pitch number 2, since that one got shot down. He defends the title, but against legends. Like, just out of respect. Throw a little Muda action in there. Throw a little Suzuki in there. Fucking throw a little Liger in there. You know what I mean? Throw in a couple legends. A couple retirement matches. I don't want any of those guys to retire. I got tickets to see Liger. I get to see tickets to see Liger's last match, and I'm excited, sad, and happy all in one.
Remember, you also had tickets to see Ric Flair's quote-unquote last match.
It's true. Pro wrestlers. God damn you, Terry Funk. I love you, but why?
Don't stop doing that. Then we get to the B block, and then we had this is about to get fun, kids. This is about to get real fucking fun. Jay White defeated Tetsuya Naito in the finals of the B block to go in a winner-take-all match to advance to the finals.
Now, I don't know if you saw my last podcast, Booms. I've been fucking streaming for the last 57 hours on different topics. I apologize to Jay White fans. Matter of fact, there's one in the comments right now. There's Jolly Wiggles. He says Jay White will beat Okada for the title. I apologized to Jay White fans because I watched SummerSlam and that's fucking god awful. It was just bad. It was bright, long, and boring. That's what most of these Jay White fans have seen. So that's all they know. Where me, I've seen New Japan for years and years and years. I've seen Dragon Gate. So I've seen a ton of Japanese indies because I live in Japan. Jay White is the most generic indie guy in the fucking world in Japan. Like, for real. Go to any Japanese indie. There's Jay fucking White. If it's not Jay White, it's fucking Jay White. So, like, and then on that, but he's WWE style. So it's like a transition. It's like, oh, I fucking hate WWE. Let me watch New Japan. Oh, Jay White's fucking awesome. And then us, who've been watching New Japan for a while, go and be like, nah, he fucking pretty much sucks. That's not fair. He shouldn't have never been IWGP champion. Maybe in the future he could be, but he should have never been. And then bringing that up over and over and over again. And none of that, but it was also a green eggs and ham thing. Hey, you fucking hate Jay White. What do you think about Jay White? Oh my God. Fucking, you get the same fucking response. So I apologized because they don't fucking know any better. Know what cracks me up? There's a Twitter guy. Fucking, I hate WWE style. Fuck people that hate Jay White. Jay White is amazing at WWE style. But they don't, make the connection. It's like, I hate the WWE style. Fuck people that hate Jay White. Jay White is amazing at the WWE style. I don't know. It's the most fucking mind-blowing thing ever. And on top of that, I think there's so many new Western fans, as I call Noob Japan fans, that have to blindly defend this product because that's what they feel like WWE is. And the thing is, in Japan, they don't really have as many loud podcasts, YouTubers, and all that. If they don't like something, they just don't go. But even that is sensitive. I was like, oh man, if Jay White fucking wins, I'm probably going to sell my tickets. And they were fucking, legit pissed. I'm like, no. That's how you do it in Japan. In Japan, if they're fucking not happy, they show up. Remember an All Japan show in Kamata. advertised Ric Flair. They said Ric Flair's going to wrestle. And this is after he retired, maybe before he went to TNA. So, like, it was like he retired. Holy fuck, Ric Flair's going to wrestle in All Japan. And then they started the show with the announcement, Ric Flair, there was a mistake. Ric Flair's not going to wrestle. He's just going to fucking show up. I kid you not. Not one moan, not one complaint. The crowd just literally got up, went to the ticket booth, and said, I want my money back. So, I don't know. I really find Jay White fans to be interesting because they're a sensitive bunch. They really are a sensitive bunch. I don't like Jay White. I think he's boring. But I think he's mean and will beat Okada because he gets tons of heat. See, I don't think he gets as much heat as you think. He did get heat against Naito. But I also think that was...
No, he's got go away heat.
But the thing is, there's other nights where no one gives a fuck. I was there at Wrestle Kingdom. When he beat... I was there when he beat Tanahashi. When he beat Tanahashi, it was like, oh, because people went in the Jay White Tanahashi match. Most people went in going, let's see what the kid can do, and everyone left going, not a main eventer yet. And then everyone went in going, oh, he's gonna beat Okada. Okay. And I kid you not, if I can make a sound, it killed the crowd, not in a good way. It was like, oh well, this sucks. We're here. Might as well watch the rest of the show. That was it. I don't think he has as much heat as you think. And then the thing is, like, a lot of people are like, oh, fucking, they're like, he wouldn't have got over in Madison Square Garden. But every time Okada's left Japan, minus the TNA days, he's got over. So I don't... Here's the thing. I don't think he's as bad as I rant and rave on him. But at the same time, everyone's like, what do you think about Jay White? He sucks. He shouldn't be champ. Like, and that sucks is a bit strong. He sucks as champ. He really should be feuding with the U.S. champ. You know, he's good enough to make the roster. He's not good enough to be in the main four. He's not good enough to be in the leader club, the Bullet Club. He's not the best Gaijin. He's not the... No. He is good enough to make the roster. That's like saying the 12th man on your NBA team is your season MVP. That's what it's like. And now, Booms, you made a mistake. You went to New Japan fans. You went to never go to the Facebook thing and say anything negative.
God,
because
no, I made that mistake.
Because here's the thing. They don't like New Japan. They're TNA fans that ran out on TNA. They're WWE fans that need a reason to be mad at Daddy. So, they never badmouth New Japan. So, they serve no purpose. They actually do not like New Japan. They hate WWE. And that's a huge fucking difference. Because when you're at that stage, when someone comes by and like, I don't think that was a good idea. They're like, you don't fucking know nothing. Bah! But you had that happen to you. So hot tag to you. How did Jay White crowd say? Did you apologize? Were you like, I'm sorry, you guys are fucking uneducated?
No, I've not apologized. I think the worst mistake I made was I just kind of kept it going a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I just stopped. I just kind of like, oh shit, I need to stop because I'm kind of getting drugged down here in the mud and I don't want to go there because I'm a fucking grown ass man. After the fucking match was over, and I was just like, I was like, God damn it, Jay White's fucking garbage. It's just, this was a fucking stupid move. You had a potential to have set up an epic rematch, and you blew it. And then on my Facebook feed, I follow New Japan's English language.
That's a huge mistake. Facebook. I mean, just go there for news. Don't give opinions. Everything is awesome. Yeah. There's no point. There's really no point.
Yeah, and it was like a big, advertising like, hey, the G1 finals, watch Kota Ibushi versus Jay White. And I wrote, if Jay White, so I said, so help me God, if Jay White goes into Wrestle Kingdom as the challenger against Okada, I'm canceling my subscription to New Japan World. Balls in your court, ghetto.
Yeah.
And they had some people that gave me thumbs up, some people that laughed about it. And I don't know if that was sarcastic or, it's like, oh my God, this is hilarious. And I meant that, and I did mean it to be humorous. I did mean it to be a little tongue in cheek. I didn't mean it to be dead serious, but, because, that's all I can do. If, then I get the fucking noob Japan fans. they're just like, wow, what is New Japan going to do without a loyal person like you? And I'm like, listen to me, dipshit. And I didn't say dipshit, but I was like, listen, look, if something's bad, we could say it's bad. You don't have to, I mean, nobody bats 1,000. It's a bad move. You know, you don't have to defend it. If something's bad, it's bad.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you know, you didn't like, you know, you don't like Jay White because he's actually a good heel. And I'm like, no.
Apologize to Rick Rude.
Exactly.
Apologize to Rick Rude.
My complaint about Jay White is, I'm not going to say the kid's not untalented. I mean, he's got a great physique. He's got a great future. Don't get me wrong. He's just not at that level yet. You know, like Coco said, U.S. title level, fine. You know, he wants to, you know, get together with a tag team partner, do that, fine. You know, who wants to go at the Never Openweight Championship, fine. But at the fucking peak of the fucking company, IWGP Heavyweight Championship level, he's not there yet. Because he wrestles like he's fucking 10-year-old playing a goddamn wrestling video game who spams move after move after move. Can't put everything together. Can't make good transitions.
Have you seen the documentary where everything he does is a genius move? Have you seen the YouTube documentary? Sometimes he ducks a second elbow, Boom Boom. Sometimes he ducks a second elbow. You silly old man.
And I said, you know, look, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to accept everything that's handed to you. If it's bad, it's okay to say it's bad. And they're like, well, don't you think you're overreacting? Look, it's my fucking money. It's my fucking money. It's my fucking subscription. And if they do something that I don't like and I don't want to give money to it, that's on me.
Did I ever tell you I tried to cancel my I've been to almost every Wrestle Kingdom. I'm friends with a lot of people in New Japan. I'm like I'm like, they call me the original Gaijin. So I've been following New Japan for a really long time. And I legit was so angry when he won the fucking title. I was like, dude, I'm going to cancel my fucking membership. And they're like, no, you're not. I'm like, yeah, I am. And they're like, no, you're the original Gaijin. You're not going to cancel your membership. I'm like, dude, fucking Jay White's not IWGP champ. Fuck you, I'm canceling my membership. And they're like, but you get discounts. I'm like, fuck your discounts. And like, it was this long thing, and they like legit gave me like 2 years for free. And they're just like, you're not going to cancel. And I was like, all right, fine. Fuck you guys. But, yeah, I don't know. They're a sensitive bunch, those guys. But here's the thing.
Absolutely.
UFC, UFC, ECW, TNA, what do all these companies have in common? As soon as the new generation of fans come by and say everything is perfect, it always brings down the value. Like, I was talking to fucking iJapan and I hang out with Japanese friends. My Japanese friends actually kind of wish Western fans would speak up more. They're like, well, what the fuck? I guess they think this is good. And yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. They didn't say that to you. Fuck, why would they? Yeah, they did. Like, all right. Cracks me up. Jolly Wiggles thinks I'm lying. Ibushi versus Offspray. So, yeah, fucking, yeah, I'm going to Japanese, the New Japan shop fucking next week. Fucking, yeah. JT Blue Hero says hello, mate. Hey, what's up? But yeah, like fucking dude, wait, hold on. Out of all the stories I told, that's the one you don't believe. So you thought like if you call someone and cancel something, they don't try to keep you. That's the part of the story you don't fucking understand. All right, you're right. Yeah, fucking I'm ruining Jay White's reputation. Like, Booms, have you ever tried to cancel anything? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, shit, man, try to cancel fucking AOL back in the fucking early 2000s. My God, you needed a goddamn attorney to fucking get your fucking shit canceled.
Hey, bro, this is important because we're on Twitch now, so we got to redo this, dude. JT Blue Hero, just fucking go. Hello, it's a simple click and it's a cancellation. No, it's not. Are you part? And that's the thing. No, it's not. Are you part of the New Japan fan club to get tickets because you need a Japanese address? Remember that was a big thing with... I'm not talking about the network. I'm talking about the New Japan fan club. Remember, it was a news article a couple months ago that if you lived outside of Japan, you couldn't get on it, and that wasn't fair to you, to people that lived outside Japan. All right. Yeah, you're right. Fucking customer service. Customer service is the fucking crazy part of this story. You know what? Matter of fact, that's why Jay White's not a good wrestler. Stupid customer service. No, I'm sorry. Maybe there's a miscommunication somewhere. I don't mean to be a dick, but Jay White brings out the dick in me. All right, Booms.
Yeah. And so then again, I hate it. Kind of
Simple click. Okay, then do it. So, matter of fact, go join up for the New Japan fan club right now. Go Google search. Booms. Was there not a story that fucking you can't sign up unless you have a Japanese address? Wasn't there? Never mind, dude. You're right. That's the fucking part.
Yeah, he's
I'm
not,
fucking
okay,
lying. This
he
is
is
it.
not, to make it clear, Koco is not talking about NewJapanWorld.com. He's not talking about that. He's talking about the actual New Japan fan club, not New Japan World, a totally separate entity. It's like it gives you early access to tickets. If they come to your town or whatever, they give you access to meet and greets. They give you, I think, a quarterly magazine. They give you just some swag and stuff. That's what we're talking about, not New Japan World, the site. That's totally separate.
Yeah. All right, but yeah.
But anyway,
moving on.
And then I was trying to. It's like, look, it's like I'm not the only one who thinks this is a bad move. I mean, did you see the crowd? As soon as Jay White won, whoop, boom, people were getting the fuck up and getting the fuck out of it because he's a good heel. No, because
apologize
they
to
wanted
Rick Rude.
Apologize to Rick Rude, but no, they wanted Naito to go. And I feel like the only thing that New Japan accomplished with that fucking B Block final was, guess what? Geto just torpedoed Tetsuya Naito's career right there. Just boom.
It's been going for a while, and I want to talk about Hug a Loss.
Yep, Hug a Loss, man.
Because here's the thing. I am not an LIJ fan. I'm not an LIJ hater. But if you go to Wrestle Kingdom, if you go to the store, if you walk around the streets of Tokyo, you'll see their merch everywhere. A matter of fact, I always ask if they can take the LIJ fucking merch and put it somewhere else because I just want to get Okada gear and all that. LIJ is so over, and their fan base is so loyal. So to me, I just feel so bad for the fan base because they do everything right and they're never rewarded. And that's coming from an Okada fan. This is coming from a Golden Lovers Ibushi fan. This is coming from a Kenta fan, and I like Naito too. But yeah, so to me, I just feel bad, and we're gonna start Hug a Loss because they did everything right. They bought the merch. They showed up at Kawasaki World Tag League. Like what, 90, maybe more. Bear Friends. Is she sleeping? Bear Friend's sleeping. I don't want to wake her up for a stupid thing. But yeah, when we went to the Kawasaki, dude, the LIJ fucking fans were over 95, 98% of the crowd. They're there. Don't matter when you get the money, when you got money in the G1. I don't understand that statement. What does it matter if you got money in the G1? But yeah. Sorry, Jolly Wiggles. I'm trying to get you part of the show, but I missed big parts of your conversation. So yeah, just make it more clear, brother. But yeah, I just feel bad for LIJ fans. SOS Wrestle Talk.
Yeah.
Hashtag Hug a Loss.
Yeah, Hug a Loss, man. As far as that goes, the reason why I think it's torpedoed is, okay, Naito. I'm trying to put my thoughts together about it. Okay, here's the reason why. There were some, again, New Japan fans that were trying to justify this. Well, he's 37. Well, we've already seen Ibushi Naito 2 times already within about the past year.
Same people that thought Okada Tanahashi rematch was a good idea.
Yeah. Well, they tried to go, they wanted to go a different direction. His knees are shot. He's got a bad neck, Well, he's only probably got maybe 3 years left in him. And I'm just like, okay, first of all, about the rematch thing. Now, if I recall correctly, Okada and Omega tied it up 4 times. 4 times in roughly a year and a half. Within about 18 months, they tied it up 4 times. Crowd loved it every single fucking time. In fact, every match got progressively better and destroyed the Meltzer scale.
I mean, let's be completely honest. That match is the reason why everyone wants New Japan and AEW to work together.
Mm-hmm. And then they're like, well, but he's 37. And I'm like, dude, Tanahashi, correct me if I'm fucking wrong here, but Tanahashi won the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at Wrestle Kingdom 13 back in goddamn January. He's pushing fucking 50 now. Okay. Oh, but his knees are shot. His neck is shot. Again, Your Honor. Again, I like to point to Mr. Hiroshi Tanahashi. Everything on him fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Where he's had knee, multiple surgeries, and he's still
hug a loss. Hug a loss.
And I just felt like, it's like you just pretty much convinced us all, it's not going to happen. Oh, that's part of the plan. No, it's not. It's not part of the plan. The original plan was for Naito to beat Okada at Wrestle Kingdom, back on Wrestle Kingdom 12, but with them trying to expand to the West, they decided to go a different direction. They decided to go with the Omega route, which I don't blame them. And I thought, okay, well, Omega's gone, the Elite's gone. So, when I say check out the shirts, just check out the fan support at any New Japan show. And I'm using, and I know when you have what particular segment, they find a fan with that particular wrestler's shirt or gear on and they show them. But no, when they have just like a generic wide shot, if you look on there, literally every other fucking shirt is the fucking LIJ shirt of some sort. So they're fucking over. They're still over. And now you've got to a point where I just don't feel like they're going to win. And now the story looks like they're teasing it's like they're teasing, and I know they're teasing this because Kevin Kelly and Rocky Romero made it a point to bring this up about the end when LIJ was throwing up the fist, that Sonata used to be like the last person to throw the fist in. Well, now he was like the first one to throw it in. And are they going to try to usurp, Naito? They're going to have, are they going to have Sonata go on his own? And I'm like, wait a minute. Wait. This guy has done everything asked of him. I mean, this guy was horrible. He went to Mexico, changed everything.
He was definitely not horrible.
Him.
He just wasn't over.
Oh yeah, he just wasn't over. I mean, he was bland. He was like Jay White, but he changed. He got an edgy, and fans embraced him. He found something. He finally, found something that clicked. He sells merchandise. Fans love him. There's huge fan support. He moves tickets. He moves merch. And then the only thing he's got to show for it is what, a fucking 70-day title reign, which he won all fucking shenanigans, because that's how Sonata got introduced to LIJ, was he came in, interfered, cost Okada the match. So Naito wins it. He gets like a 70-day title reign, loses it back to Okada, climbs the fucking hill at the G1, gets shot down by Omega, climbs the hill again, wins the next year's G1, gets shot dead by Okada at Wrestle Kingdom. And I feel like if he's not going to win it now, I mean, when are you going to pull the fucking trigger? I just felt like now it's like, you know what? He's not going to win it. I give up. It's just not going to happen.
Well, and
but that's what they want you to think. Fuck you.
Well, none of that, but it's also what the fans think. At the Kawasaki World Tag League, I remember there was nothing but LIJ fans there, and it was me, and I was just being an Okada fanboy cheering. Oh God, wait till the Western fans found out I was cheering. Dude, that's another thing. Can we stop telling people how to act into fans? It's fucking ridiculous. But we were cheering, and I remember he just turned to me, and he's like, bro, what's the point? Your guy's going to win. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And I just sat down, and we fucking talked and had a beer. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And as to that, is it maybe too late now? I don't know. I just feel bad. I feel bad for LIJ fans.
I really felt like the time for him to actually win it would have been Wrestle Kingdom 12.
And see, here's the thing. I'm a huge Okada fan, and I have to agree with that. But, yeah.
I mean, and I don't blame. I honestly don't blame New Japan Omega because they've already had some good matches. They were wanting to expand to the West. And like, well, Omega's and I don't blame them because it set up this great historical run with Okada, like over 682 days, something like that. It was over 600 days.
Yeah.
As IWGP Heavyweight Champion, set the record for most successful title defenses at 12. I mean, he was virtually everywhere. And finally, we had probably, I'm gonna say I'm gonna be a homer on this one. Arguably, probably the best IWGP Heavyweight title match in the history of New Japan. when they went over an hour in that 2 out of 3 falls match with Omega. I understand that, but once Omega left, once the entire elite left, I figured, okay, doors wide open. You need somebody to carry this company. Dude, the iron's fucking white fucking hot right now. And they were like, okay, well, they're teasing it here. They need to do a big build, and now they're just, I don't feel like they're going to do it.
They'll probably do it. They'll probably do it at a smaller event, and then he'll just give it right back. It's kind of like they're not. It's weird because I think he's at a spot where they're going to give him the title, but not at one of the main cards. It's like, all right, well, we can't have Okada champion forever, so here, fucking win it at this smaller event, and when the big event comes around, just give it back to Daddy. That's what I feel like his thing is. Jolly, we'll get to your live comments in a second. I know we're seeming a little negative, but the one key thing I want is, A, I feel really good about New Japan right now, and B, I want the fandom, especially the new fans, to have an opinion besides everything is awesome, because I mentioned this earlier, UFC, ECW, TNA, a lot of these companies, when they get bombarded by new fans, the new fans blindly defend it because they're so hurt from what the old content is,
and Coco,
and then it goes downhill from there. Go on.
Let me add to that point. I think another mistake that these companies make is they start believing in their head that they can do no wrong in the eyes of their fans. And to that, I would just like to go over and point these exhibits A and B are 2 TV shows. I like to point out Family Guy and The Simpsons. Amazing when they first started out. They kept going. Okay, then the quality, but it was like, okay, nothing serious. And then they got, in my opinion, got cocky. They thought, well, we've got this diehard fan base. They're going to buy up, whatever we sell them. They're going to watch the show anyway. So let's experiment a little bit. And they
are we talking The Simpsons or WWE?
Well, yeah, I guess you could add that too. It's like we can't. These fans. I mean, we can just say, well, we're experimenting with things. We're trying some new things, and in a way, you can buy that. But after a while, it's just like if you just start doing shit just to fucking do it, then the crowds, then the fans stop watching. That's what I felt. And back to my original point with Jay White, just because he wins it, it doesn't automatically make Ghetto a fucking genius. Oh, but see, that way they're going to be solidly behind Ibushi. They really want him to, to vanquish the bad guy, Jay White. And I'm like, it's still a fucking dumb move. You can love your mom, you can love your dad, you can love your brother, you can love your sister, you can love your grandparents. But if they do something fucking dumb, it's not out of bounds to say, dude, that was fucking stupid. Why did you do that? Don't do that again. That's horrible.
And not only that, but I also want to add, like, if Gato is always a genius, when he's hitting home runs like Kenta, when he's hitting home runs like the G1, that takes away from his great moments. When you're like, wow, yeah, 1-5 was good. Yeah, that title run was good. But then when he starts fucking hitting home runs, and you're like, everything was awesome. Well, you said everything was awesome when it wasn't. So, I'm going to go through some live comments. And I just want to give one positive shout out because you were talking about this earlier and I didn't want to cut you off in your rant. Kevin Kelly and that announce team fucking brought it. They have really improved. I don't like Twitter as a communication tool because anywhere you could fucking just block someone in a conversation just seems like a waste of time, and it's kind of not like making content. Like if I'm answering Jolly here, it's like, oh well, at least we have the fucking footage and all that. But I usually only send positive things, and I had to tweet Kevin Kelly. I was like, listen, dude, thank you fucking for putting effort, trying, explaining stuff, and this 3-man team at the G1. And back in the day, it was very common to, even if you understood English, you still watch the Japanese commentary. I thought they did an amazing job this G1, and not only that, but where Kevin Kelly started from, even at Ring of Honor, moving up, just unbelievable. Rocky was amazing. Chris was amazing at what he did, and I am one to fucking throw people under the bus for commentary. I enjoyed their commentary tremendously.
Yeah.
All right,
Kevin Kelly. Yeah, you could. Let me just say something positive about him because I'm like you, positive people. Kevin Kelly, you can tell he actually does his fucking homework. It's like I just picture him like in a hotel, like everybody's out drinking, partying, and he's like, looking through books, and he's pulling up computer files. He's like going back over New Japan World. He's like scribbling stuff down on a notebook. It's like he's really doing his homework. At least that's the way it comes off.
It
Rocky
comes off like
Romero,
he's putting in effort, and with a lot of
exactly.
announced team, it does not feel that way.
Rocky Romero, pro wrestler. He's been around. He was part of the original LA Dojo, so he's got it for New Japan. So he's got he's kind of got like the inside. I know this guy. This is what he likes to do while he's out on the road, and this is how this guy likes to train. And just like, okay, this is a smart move, and here's why. Okay, here's why this guy is doing this. He's trying to get to his head here. I love that. And Chris Charlton, by the way, New Japan, let him talk more. He does a lot of historical stuff, and he does translations, but he adds so much more. It's like, okay, this has not been done since 1989 when Kensuke Sensaki did such and such and faced this guy at this arena. I mean, I love those little factoids. So let him talk more. It's absolutely amazing on commentary.
Yeah. His podcast needs to work on, and that's kind of, yeah. Don't matter when you got Moxley in the G1. I got mixed feelings about Moxley. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just have mixed feelings because I've heard so many negative things and so many positive things about Moxley. He should have been in the contention for the finals. Talking about Moxley. I don't know. Moxley's in a weird situation because I hear people complain, I hear people praise, and I don't have a solid opinion on it. I thought he was booked pretty decently. A lot of people were mad.
Won his first 5, last 4. I just kind of didn't like that.
So, Goto versus Ibushi would have been better in match-wise, but here's the problem with Goto. And I love Goto, trust me. Does it seem like he's the Buffalo Bills? Like, if he made it to the finals, you just know he'd be out. Like, and I can't believe I'm about to give Jay White a compliment. At least with Jay White, you're like, that crazy fucking ghetto might let that fucking asshole win. But if Goto was in the finals, I'd be like, oh, this is going to be fucking 97 stars. But Jim Kelly's not getting it fucking done. So, I don't know. I think in ring-wise, that would have been better. But I think who would have went into that thinking Goto was going to main event? And I don't mean to pick on the guy,
Yeah, the finals match itself was okay, but it just to me it felt like a quality drop. Because watch any other Ibushi match, watch this shit with I mean virtually almost anybody else, with like Ishii, with Naito. I mean, it's just like amazing. It's just boom, 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 and it just I felt like Ibushi versus White, the quality took just like a slight dip because you could just see the spots where we're going to go through this sequence here. Okay, let's take a quick break. Okay, let's get ready. Okay, now we're going to go through the next sequence here. It just didn't flow well. It felt like it was kind of like stuck in third gear.
You should have known Okada wasn't going to win. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, I mean, my pick was Ibushi. I thought it was going to be Ibushi and Naito in the finals.
I had Ibushi Naito going to the finals.
Yeah. But I love Okada probably more than a straight man should.
And I think they may be setting up for a couple of things in the future. Now, granted, the G1 back then was not like it is now, but a champion has not won the G1 since 2000. So you got to think that's going to be coming around again. That could be a story that they want to tell. Another thing that has not happened so far is the person who's won the G1 has got the briefcase, has not lost it. So that could be something that they're setting up in the future. Not saying they're going to do it this year, but in the future.
We talked about this earlier. I don't know if Jolly Wiggles was around. I don't think that the IWGP champion should be in the G1. I've been saying that for years, but I don't think everyone agrees with me. Let's see. Do you think New Japan would have sold out if it was Moxley versus Ibushi in the finals? Maybe. I don't know, to be honest.
I don't. I think it
I don't know.
Maybe.
I think Moxley would have been a way better choice than Jay White.
Yeah, I mean, it would. Yeah, that would have got us some attention, and I think maybe we had a little casual fans like stick around with it, maybe watch the finals, maybe. I think it would have been a little bit better quality of match, but like Dave said, it would have been like the Buffalo. It's like there's no fucking way Moxley's going to win this. There's no fucking way that they're going to, let it, and there's no way AEW is going to let, with them starting TV, that they're going to like let their one of their top stars, take off, in January to go, Wrestle Kingdom.
Well, and all that, but I think Moxley would have been a pick from Jay White, and I am stealing this. This is not my idea. This is from an online friend in Japan, a Japanese fan. Moxley would have been better than Jay White because Moxley is the WWE style that is actually there. And I was like, you know what? You might have a point, buddy. Moxley can only do death matches. I can't put my finger on it.
Dude, did you not watch his match with Tomohiro Ishii?
Yeah, I don't think he no, there's something weird about Moxley. I can't put my finger on it. To me, Ibushi, know what it is? I think it's because he's so overhyped that you're like, is he that good? You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. To me, Ibushi, one of the best there is right now. Oh, without a doubt. I've said this a long time. Booms can vouch for me. The only people that should be main eventing Wrestle Kingdom right now, it depends. We don't know who's going to return. We don't know who's coming back. The only people that should be main eventing Wrestle Kingdom right now, Okada, Ibushi, and Naito. No one else should be main eventing Wrestle Kingdom. Ibushi is fucking amazing. I can't say enough good things about Ibushi. So, there you go.
Let me ask you this. This is just a weird scenario.
Okay.
Okay. Do you think, since there's going to be 2 nights for Wrestle Kingdom, that Sonata catches in his rematch on one of those nights?
Possibility.
And there's another caveat here.
All right.
If Ibushi is unsuccessful, let's just say that Ibushi gets the first night, and he has said that he wants to be a dual champion. Do you think Ibushi makes that happen? He challenges Naito one night and Okada the next, or vice versa? Do you think that's a possibility? Because
I mean, anything right now is a possibility, and the fact that it's 2 nights blows my fucking mind because there's nothing that we go off of. You know what I mean? Like, does Okada defend both nights? Is Okada the main event at night 1? Or is he the main event at night 2? Because here's the thing. The big event is traditionally 1-4. So is 1-5 just a bonus night? And you know what I mean? So the fact that this is the first 2-night Wrestle Kingdom, there's so many questions in a good way. Maybe I think Ibushi one night, maybe Omega the second night. I don't know. I'm just fucking talking out my ass here. But I have no idea what they're gonna do. In a good way. I just know I got tickets on the floor for both the nights. So I am very excited about that.
But overall, you happy with Ibushi winning?
I'm beyond happy. Beyond happy. I mean, he deserves it. He's fucking... I can't say enough good things about Ibushi. I can't. I think it's the perfect fucking winner. I really do.
All right.
Yeah. So, I'm going to answer 1 or 2 more comments, and then we're going to talk about Kenta, because that was a huge fucking deal.
Oh, yeah.
To me, Ibushi is one of the best right now. I agree. And Jolly Wiggle says, what about Juice Robinson stepping up from NXT? Juice Robinson is a fucking man among men, and he is by far, I live in Japan, by far the most over foreigner. It's not even close. Wrestle Kingdom, the fucking juice, it echoed through the Tokyo Dome, and it was beautiful. He is crazy over. He did it the right way. He fucking... The balls on this guy. There's so many fucking pieces of shit in WWE just taking a paycheck. It's called the roster. And this motherfucker is like, I'm going to take my paycheck. I'm going to go become a young lion. And the fucking balls on this guy. And let me tell you, I haven't been to America or outside of Japan in a really long time. And maybe I'll do that for WrestleMania. But in Japan, from being at the events, talking to people, online, offline, he is the number 1 over foreigner in Japan right now. He is beloved. Now, Ospreay is respected and loved, but this guy, I guess Ospreay is the most respected, Juice is the most loved. And Jay White is just like, all right, I guess fucking sensitive people like him. LOL, breaking Kaz's nose on the first match, then leaving NXT to Japan. Yeah. So yeah, I am a huge fan of Juice Robinson, and he is crazy over, and hopefully, and I've been to a lot of Wrestle Kingdoms. I've been to a lot of Tokyo. I've been to a lot of Tokyo Dome events. The Juice chants was fucking a magical moment. It really was. It really, really was. And for how magical that was, Jay White beating Gold. Apologize to Rick Rude. Jay White beating Okada. It just was like the complete opposite of magical. It was the complete opposite. What's the opposite of magical? I don't know. But that Jay White, that's the opposite.
Yeah.
Obstacle. All right. Let's talk about Kenta because Boobs, break down what happened because you're way better at that, and then I'm gonna give my opinion why it was amazing on both sides.
It was like a 6-man match, and then it was supposed to be Kenta, Tomohiro Ishii, and Yoshihashi taking on Bullet Club. And just out of nowhere, he refused to. They were going for a hot tag. Kenta dropped to the floor, goes back in, hits his own teammate with "Go to Sleep." There's a pin, and it's just revealed that, according to Tama Tonga's tweet, that he was the newest member of Bullet Club. And then they had just probably one of the most awesome fucking things ever. Katsuyori Shibata came out of the fucking back and just lit Kenta the fuck up.
It was amazing.
Just beat the piss out of him. He was going to go for his finisher, the sleeper into the PK. He got clocked by a kendo stick from Jado. They did this pose where Kenta, sat on top of Shibata, did his little pose or whatever. But it was, and to me, that almost overshadowed the entire G1 finals. That was just
Meltzer and a couple. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Meltzer and a couple people online have said it's one of the greatest heel turns of all time. I don't know. To me, I don't know, and I thought it was predictable because like I didn't watch it live, and like, did you see what happened to Kenta? And I was like, yeah, he probably joined Bullet Club. But outside of that, it had to happen. Kenta comes back a hero. It's not going so well. The Japanese fans are mad about the whole pro wrestling Noah thing. He's falling down. Kenta is not getting the hero's welcome. Bullet Club used to be the #1 selling merch stuff in a while, but isn't. And it's just like, it makes so much fucking sense. And that's the thing. Don't call fucking New Japan booking geniuses, because when they have a magical moment like this, the opposite of magical, according to Mr. Jolly, is Lion King 4. When they have a magical moment like this, and you said Lion King 4 was magical, then you're not doing it. Rick 1982, much love, man. Thank you. He was here for the stream and the podcast. Give yourself a Barry Paragas. But yeah, I thought this was magical. I thought it made sense. I just, right now they're just hitting home runs. They are hitting home runs. But if you always say they're doing great, then moments like this get ruined.
Yeah.
And
I'm not going to say that it wasn't like a good idea.
I think it was genius, but go on.
Well, I feel like Bullet Club needs Kenta more than Kenta needs Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Because all the cool guys in Bullet Club are like all the noobs. Like Taiji Ishimura, cool guy. El Phantasmo, cool guy. Kenta, cool guy. Gorillas of Destiny, Bad Luck Fale, Chase Owens, Yujiro Takahashi. Are they fucking cool?
What are you talking about? They're going to raid Area 51. Don't.
Yeah, let me
listen, sir. Listen, sir. I know that we've been busting Jay White's balls, but do not talk about Prince Devitt's chair like that, okay? I don't know if you know this, but he's Prince Devitt's chair, okay? you know who fucking loves Jay White more than anybody? Bad Luck Fale. This motherfucker's like, hell yeah, that guy fucking sucks. Am I right, guys? Smoke screen. Oh, I love you, Bad Luck Fale, but holy shit, you're horrible. But you know what? Fuck it, dude. Let him go.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad decision. As far as
I think it's
joining
genius.
Bullet Club, I probably would have had him be like be that big fucking lead heel. I mean, but of course it makes sense to put him in a heel faction. So I'm not completely shitting on it. I'm just saying maybe I wouldn't have done it, at least not yet. You know, I just kind of like the idea of, you know, him just, you know, walking around, you know, beating up the New Japan favorites to kind of get up under the skin of the fans, and then just when you think you know, when they can't piss off the fans anymore, boom, he turns around and joins Bullet Club. I could picture that, but you know, but it makes sense. So, just a minor nitpick, I guess.
I have a lot of New Japan merchandise. You know, I'm a big New Japan guy, and I only have one Bullet Club shirt because it was Bullet Club and Pac-Man, and I love Pac-Man. I love pro wrestling, and I love the original Bullet Club. I know I'm old school. I liked them when they were named Mookie Blaylock. Barry Horowitz, if you get that reference, but I fucking have it, and like for the longest time I was just like, God damn it, if I wear this shirt people are gonna think I like Jay White. But I think Kenta makes Bullet Club cool again, and not only does it make Bullet Club cool again, let's just be honest, he's the fucking leader. Welcome aboard. Congratulations, you're the fucking captain. Kenta's the leader. It's official. We said it on KocoSports. It's official. It's official. Jay White, hand in your leadership card. All right. So yeah, Kenta. I don't know. I think this is the perfect move, because I think if Kenta doesn't join Bullet Club, he's lost in the sauce. I think if Bullet Club doesn't get Kenta, what's the fucking point? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What's the point? So yeah, I think this is a perfect move. I'm gonna go to some live comments, then we're gonna break down the JCUP, and then we'll talk about the event in England. Okay, Booms. Here's a good one.
Give me like 1 minute here. Something's knocking at the door.
All right, no problem. Hey, listen, he's gonna be back in 1 minute, so send me tons of chat. If not, I'm just gonna beg people to follow me. All right, so here's a good one. Who do you think will be Jericho's partners for the AEW first show? All right, we're going to comment time. It's mostly a New Japan show, but we love AEW here too. Who was the two guys at WCW? They were like the little fat guys. Oh my God! Even if they just tease those two fat son of a bitches from WCW days that worked security, oh my God, that would be the greatest. I think looking into the internet, deep into the internet, I don't want to give fucking spoilers. I don't know if it is going to be them, but like if you hot take internet rumors, stocks going up, it's LAX. So they're the internet favorites is LAX, but I don't know. I hope it's a legit tag team that the Young Bucks can feud with, but I hope they tease those two fat sons of bitches from WCW. What the fuck were their names? Booms, you have a way better memory than me, so when you come back, hopefully we'll get it. If not, someone in the chat. WCW Chris Jericho had security guards. Who were they? Rufus? I don't know. What I don't get, Kenta and NXT for hardly any time and hurt all the time. He goes back into New Japan, he goes through the battle, and he's fine. Yeah, I think it's just a lot of bad luck. And it's also, too, like, if you're used to wrestling a style or doing anything physical, a style, and you change that style, even if you slow it down, you get hurt. Like, a lot of boxers will slow down their style and get hurt. A lot of, like, when you're used to a certain style and your body's different. Hey, plus, they're heavier, they're slower. He had to probably learn that boring-ass style. And a lot of it's just bad luck. Let's just be honest. A lot of it's bad luck. Plus, I don't know, maybe he sucked it up more. But also, too, like, how much do you think WWE's, like, the doctors are just super safe? There's a lot of factors into that. Booms. The question that they had was Jericho returning partners for AEW. The internet hot take right now is LAX, but I hope they tease. Who were the fat sons of bitches in WCW that was his security team? Was it Rufus or something? Ralphus. That's what I want them to at least tease Ralphus and his friends. I mean, it don't have to be Ralphus, but I want him to at least tease that. I think LAX is the internet darling hot take. Who do you think Jericho's?
There are talks that it's either LAX or it's Pac and another guy. But they've said, well, who's the other guy? Well, we don't know. But I think it's LAX.
Yeah. So, yeah, and it's just off internet rumors as far as that goes. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Will AEW ever get involved with NASCAR and Monster Jam like WCW did? Okay, listen, dude. I know WCW, it's easy to make fun of. I fucking love monster trucks. Okay, I have a confession. I love monster trucks with all my fucking heart. And I might actually skip work in September to watch monster trucks because monster trucks is coming to Japan. I love monster trucks. If they work with monster trucks, you had me at monster trucks. As NASCAR, I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know. I know I was a WCW fan and I know it looks bad. But I enjoyed those times. And dude, do you want to see the worst fucking horrible and awesome thing? Big Show, Hulk Hogan, Sumo Monster Truck. It is by far the. Do you remember that, Boobs?
Oh, I remember that.
Oh God, it is so horrible that it's great. I am pro Monster Jam.
Was it like the giant that got thrown off the building and they just showed up later in the show like nothing was wrong with him?
Dude, it is. I don't want to give spoilers, but please look Hulk Hogan versus the Giant, aka Big Show, WCW Monster Truck. Dude, no need to thank me. You know how like Ibushi and like you know how there's a 5-star match in New Japan. This is the opposite. This is -5 stars, to steal a line from Dave Meltzer. -5 stars, but you enjoy every fucking second of it, and none of it makes sense. It's like it was written by EA Sports. Nothing makes sense. Oh, man, it was great. And he says, Glacier and Mortis. There you go. Glacier and Mortis will be the tag team. Possibility, man. Anything's possible. Yeah, so there you go. I don't know. Who other free tag teams are out there? Oh, the Revival? Can you imagine if it was the Revival? Oh, God, people would go crazy. It's not going to be the Revival, but if it is, we'll go crazy. Yeah. But they have to choose. They have to. Because how hard is it to get fucking Ralphus if he's still alive? Get Ralphus and that other guy just to tease. Just to tease. Dude, how much? Okay, granted. Besides Grandpa Boom Boom and Grandpa Coco, who else is marking out for that? But like, I'll Wrestle and Ranty would mark out for that. It would be us three. It would be like the gent. Well, he's not as old as us, but it will be the old gentleman of YouTube going absolutely insane, or Twitch or internet, whatever fuck we are now. But yeah, we just be like, bah! All right, there you go. I think it's gonna be Johnny Impact and Killer Cross. Possibility. I don't know.
Ooh, that would be a good team.
Yeah. But yeah. All right, Booms. Let's talk. Which one do you want to talk first? You want to talk Europe Tour, Royal Quest, or whatever the fuck it's called, or do you want to talk JCUP?
Just real quick, because it kind of ties into that same show. Is Royal Quest is the main of that is going to be Kazuchika Okada defending against Minoru Suzuki because Suzuki pinned the champion in a tag team match. Suzuki got on the microphone and said, "Hey, you just got your ass kicked by somebody who wasn't even in the G1. Oh, I want that championship. You should hand it to me right now." I thought they were gonna. I thought if they were gonna sit up, they were gonna have Will Ospreay or Zack Sabre Jr. beat Okada, and they would cash in their opportunity at Royal Quest. But it doesn't look like that's the case. I actually kind of support this because, you know, if you have everybody that wrestle, you know, you don't want to see a rematch from the G1. You want to see something fresh, and I guess that's maybe why they kept Suzuki out of the G1, was so if they could tie it up, it would be a fresh matchup. And those two always work well together. Plus, Suzuki's done some work with Rev Pro. You know, he's been the tag team champions with Zack Sabre Jr., so he's a well-known name there. So it makes sense.
Yeah, I just want to apologize. I have a cold. Usually I'm not this congested. So, Now look, I love Suzuki. All right? As an old person, we have to fucking stay together. But with that said, what is this talk on the internet like Okada's going to fucking lose? Okay? No, Okada's never going to fucking lose. I'm excited for the match, and I'm excited for the card. But yeah, so there we go. Any other big matches you want to talk about before going to the J-Cup? Because everyone on the Twitter machine wants us to talk about the J-Cup.
Yeah, okay, we'll talk Super J-Cup.
All right, let's talk Super J-Cup.
Super J-Cup.
Well, let's go through the brackets and predictions. Let's do early predictions. We might do another prediction show closer, but let's do early predictions.
Okay, right now, the first round of matches, they're all first round matches, take place second in Seattle. From there, I guess quarterfinals will be moved on the 24th to San Francisco, and then the semifinals and finals will take place on the 25th in Los Angeles. So, real quick, I'm just going to run down. I'm not going to go in any specific order, but these are the first round matches here. Will Ospreay versus Amazing Red.
That's a fucking dream match.
Yeah, I thought Amazing Red had retired.
Oh, he doesn't retire. He's the greatest fucking human being alive. This is a fucking dream match, without a doubt. You know what? And two things. One, dream match. Two, Will Ospreay's definitely winning. Three, I'm really excited now that New Japan is invading America more. You know I'm making fun of it, New Japan fans, Jay White fans, but there was a time where Booms will tell you I was the only person, me and Dave Meltzer were the only person talking New Japan, and people would tell me not to. And there's people on the internet that are fucking, oh, New Japan could do no wrong. Used to fucking be like, why do you talk about New Japan? I want an apology and fucking pizza. That's it. That's all I want. You know who you are, internet people. You know who you are. Sorry, Booms. I think Ospreay's gonna win this. So, go ahead. Okay. I think it's a dream match, though.
All right. Next, we have Sho versus Taiji Ishimori.
Oh, this is gonna be. See, here's the thing. I was looking at the matchups. Roppongi 3K can't be swept, but which one is going out first? Do you think? Could you see Roppongi 3K losing both matches in the opening round? Because both of them have hard matchups.
I know. Well, I mean, we'll go down. Just go.
All right, you want to go down the list, then do predictions?
Yeah, let's
go ahead, Booms. Let's do that quick.
Next, we have American Young Lion Connors versus TJP. Then we have, this is going to be Robbie E. Phantasma. Then we have over in the next block here, we have Ryosuke Taguchi versus Jonathan Gresham. Or Gresham, sorry, apologize. Yo versus Dragon Lee. Caristico versus Bushi. And Rocky Romero versus Sabanero Jr.
I am super excited for this tournament. I really am. And I think there's going to be... I love cruiserweight wrestling. Booms, you know that about me. I love me some cruiserweight wrestling. And I love the JCUP. And I'm glad it's back. And it's in America. And I know we talked about this in another earlier show, but I just want to bring it. I think the winner of this should go for the junior title at Wrestle Kingdom. It's kind of obvious. I don't want to see a six-man tag. I want to see the winner of this take on whoever the champ is at the time. Go on, sir.
I agree. As far as my predictions, pain.
Never gets old. Never gets old.
My Stone Cold lock of the century of the week is going to be Rocky Romero gets knocked out first round against.
See, my lock is Ospreay. Go on.
Let's see here.
Let's just go in order because we're bouncing around. Go in order. Okay. My lock is Will Ospreay. What is your lock?
I think as far as finals go, I'm gonna go. Will Ospreay goes to the finals, and I think he's gonna. Oh God, who the fuck would it? Okay, but who would go over the other side? Shit. I think it's either going to be shit. God damn. Depends on what direction they want to go.
I'm pulling it up as we go along.
You know what? This is probably going to be. I'm probably going to regret this because he's probably going to get knocked out first round because I just solely for the fact that I picked him.
All right, go ahead.
I think it's going to be Yo.
You think Yo's going all the way to the finals?
I think, yeah. If not. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Look who's over in this here. It's Taguchi, Grisham, Yo, Dragon Lee, Caristico, Bushi, Rocky Romero, and Sabanero Jr. I think, you're going to try to get over. I thought about Dragon Lee, but I mean, he's already been the champion, and I just don't know about the CML guys being able to, I mean, if they win the JCUP, I mean, it'd be great, but it doesn't really accomplish anything. I know Romero, he's just there to get people over now. God bless. Grisham, maybe they could do that as like an apology, you know, kind of like an act of good faith with Ring of Honor. Taguchi really doesn't need to win it.
Okay,
And just,
can I say an unpopular
yeah,
opinion?
okay.
Fuck Taguchi, and I used to be a huge Taguchi fan.
Shame on
Fuck Taguchi. Fuck him. There, I said it. And I used to, Booms, you can vouch because we've been friends for an old time. Wasn't I pro Taguchi a long time ago?
you. Yeah.
No, not anymore. He's out. He's off Team Coco. Fuck Taguchi. Hashtag fuck Taguchi. There you go. All right, Booms, I'm going to break this down, and then you make your predictions. I'm looking at it right now on New Japan, the website. Will Ospreay beats Reed. I think Show is the one that pulls an upset. I think one of them has to go. I think TJP goes on. Eagles goes on. I think Eagles, Will Ospreay. Ospreay goes to the finals. Fuck Taguchi, but he's gonna get one win. Taguchi goes on. I don't know. Fucking Gresham. Let Ring of Honor. Let's. I don't know. Who gives a fuck? They're both. Whoever wins this is going to lose to the next one. I think Dragon Lee wins. I think Dragon Lee goes to the fucking finals because, you know, come on. Taguchi Gresham is a bye. Caristico, to the best of my knowledge, I've not been following Luchadors. That's the original Mystico. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yes, that is correct.
I love that motherfucker. And I know he had a bad run here and there, but I love him. He's going on. I think Rocky Romero wins, but then puts the original Mystico over. Mystico versus Dragon Lee in the finals? Oh, that's tough. That's tough. You know what? I'm giving it to Dragon Lee. And Dragon Lee, Will Ospreay. I think Will Ospreay wins. I'm going Will Ospreay. That's how I see it playing. That's my early predictions. I fuck Taguchi, and I want to see TJP do some amazing things.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You know, if by some chance Will Ospreay doesn't win it all, I could see maybe Show or even Robbie Eagle.
All right. I think it's going to be
because they're pretty high on Roppongi 3K, and plus Eagles just ditch Bullet Club, join Chaos. You know, I could picture, you know, them trying to set him up, you know, as another big baby face. I think he wanted it in and all feel good. So if not Ospreay, because Ospreay, to be honest, doesn't need it. And if you think of something like, okay, well, he's gonna be the next challenger, well, why not Robbie Eagles?
I don't know. What do you think will who? Okay, quick question. I've been punching ahead a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the junior champion right now?
The junior heavyweight champion is Will Ospreay.
Oh, he can't fucking wrestle himself. That changes everything.
Well, he could. It would just be a very awkward match.
Oh, shit. All right. Oh. Booms, he can wrestle himself. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
He wins the Super J Cup, right?
Okay.
Liger shakes his fucking hand. He shakes Liger's hand. They lock eyes. And they say, fuck you, old man. Your last match will be for the title. Liger versus Ospreay. Hold on. Fantasy booking's not done, Booms. Not that you've ever heard me go on a fantasy booking rant.
Yeah.
Fantasy booking's not done. Then at Wrestle Kingdom, 1-4, Okada puts away Ibushi. Omega says, it's me next. And then the Chaos guys fucking say, fuck you, Okada. You're out. I don't know why they fucking say, fuck you, Okada. You know why? Because the new king is back. Strong. Nakamura's leader of Chaos. So he won the title against Ibushi, but now he has Kenny Omega without no Chaos. Oh my God. Night 2. Main event. This is new territory. Liger ends the main event. Not so fast, my fellow friend. Hear me out. I'm getting excited. I'm telling myself to calm down. That's how fucking pumped up I'm going to get over my fantasy booking. All right?
Okay.
Ospreay beats Liger. Liger's just a mess. They're fucking chanting. The Tokyo Dome is fucking rocking for Liger. Ospreay's about to walk away. But he looks back. And he's like, this is a fucking legend. He picks him up. Shakes fucking hands. Liger unmasks, and in Tiger Mask tradition, Will Ospreay is the new Tiger Mask. Liger. I got a little confused with the Tiger Mask. He's the new Liger. Problem solved. Problem staying solved. 2 great main events. Nakamura's back. Omega's back, and Liger lives on through Will Ospreay. That's not gonna happen, but a boy can dream. I love how I threw Nakamura and Omega in there for no reason at all. I just want him to come back. That's all. I just want him to come back. Come back home, boys. Come back home. All right. Booms, can you have a more reasonable approach to what is going to happen?
Yeah, no, Rick 1982 believes that El Phantasmo could win the whole thing, and I could definitely picture. Well, but he's already beat him and already beat Ospreay in Best of the Super Juniors.
But then, if that's the case, maybe that's the matchup at Wrestle Kingdom. He beat him twice. So
I could picture that. I mean, you know what? It may not be Roppongi 3K now that I think about it, because I mean they've got to get prepared for the junior tag team tournament, which by the way is going to be a fucking clusterfuck right now because they've only got 2 fucking junior teams.
They really got to unfuck that situation bad. They got to. That scares me. Am I the only one that's scared? I'm scared of that.
Yeah, I mean, because I know we're kind of going off topic here, but you know, with the junior tag tournament, because the only 2 tag teams you've got Bullet Club represented by El Phantasmo and Murray, and Roppongi 3K, the former champions. Remember now, Shingo Takaki's moved up to heavyweight, so Bushi doesn't have a tag team partner unless they bring back Hiromu Takahashi, unless he comes back. I mean, which I don't know if there's any indication he's coming back anytime soon.
I would steal one from Dragon Gate, try to work out something there.
If it was me, try.
I mean, what about ROH? I haven't watched ROH in a while. Do they got any, tag teams?
I thought about that, and first initially I thought about Marty Scurll and Flip Gordon, but I don't know if Flip's going to be healed up in time. If they are, I mean, that's great. There's your tag team right there. There's Villain Enterprises, so there's a slot.
What about a legend spot with Liger and Tiger Mask?
Yeah, I could see them having to do that. I could also see them using Clark Connors and Carl Fredericks from the Young Lions, and maybe even Ren Narita and another guy, probably somebody like not Yosuji, but somebody like not Uno.
Yeah.
Not Umino, not Shota Umino, but the other guy. I can't think of his name right. Yuya Uno. I'm fucking up his name. I apologize.
Boom's hot tag real quick.
But that's like 2 Young Lions teams in there, and I doubt they're going to do that.
Can I just add something real quick?
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Young Lions being in a tournament. It makes the tournament seem worthless. Go on.
Let's see. So I could picture 1 Young Lions team in there just to fill it out. Now, as far as ROH, you got Grisham. Maybe you could get another guy, maybe Dogs. But I don't know if Rhett Titus is under the weight limit. I know Will Ferrara is. I thought maybe like the Shinobi Shadow Squad, that faction that Cheeseburger leads, maybe that could be a possibility. CMLL's got fucking people.
Oh, God. We didn't even think about that. Fuck it. Just let them host the tournament this year.
Yeah, CMLL. I could definitely send a team though.
Just set the whole bracket.
Okay. Coco, is your fat ass under 100 kilos?
Yeah, right, barely, but yeah.
Okay, me and you will be in it.
All right, let's do it. You
know what? They're that fucking desperate. I'm pretty sure they'd be like, we don't need these old fat. Fuck, who we got? Fuck. Okay, guys, come in.
Well, what was our tag team name back in the day? Our made up tag team name?
We are the Foundation Express.
The Foundation Express. Bring it on. Oh God, that would be horrible. That would be the worst thing ever. Like I'd just be like I could just see Jay White and Bad Luck Fale and Taguchi. Not as easy as you thought, huh? You fucking nerds. Oh man. Yeah. Just matter of fact, CMLL. You guys get the whole bracket. Dragon Gate, you get the other bracket. Let's just call it a fucking day. Half Dragon Gate, half CMLL. Fucking Roppongi 3K. Go. There you go. You got yourself a fucking tournament. Booms, is there anything else you want to add before we go live down the live comment hole?
I think we've got our picks in. We're getting the best we can. Let's say the internet infantry.
All right, I'm just going to go through this fast. Booms, cut me off if you want. How long before Flip Gordon and Marty Scurll end up in AEW? My opinion.
Contracts run out.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the day their contract runs out. That's my opinion. Would you like to see Dragon Lee win the Super J Cup? Hope nobody gets injured before or during the tournament. I agree. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I could actually see El Fantasmo, and I always fuck that up, so I probably wouldn't since he already pinned Ospreay during the Best of the Super Juniors. Imagine Liger beats Ospreay and reveals to be Takahashi under the mask. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if you're making fun of me, but are you talking about Ren Narita Booms?
Yeah, well, no, Rin Narita was one of them. I was thinking about like another one of the young lions. It's not Umino, it's not Shuta Umino. It's Yuya Uno. I keep fucking up his last name. I apologize, but maybe I should fucking look it up. Instead of looking like a fucking asshole. But
can I have confessed? I'll take the heat from you. Can I confess something? I love New Japan. This class of young lions is the least I've known about young lions in a good 10, 20 years. I know nothing about these young lions. I know one of them's Red Shoe's sons, and he hangs out with Moxley.
He's actually pretty good.
That's all I know. I know nothing. Like
his son's pretty good. Yota Tsuji, I think he's got a big upside. Ren Narita, he got put in an impossible situation. When two people went down for the Best of the Super Juniors, they just looked at him and said, "Kid, you're in." And granted, he lost all his goddamn matches, but still, I think he had a decent showing out there on Best of the Super Juniors.
So do you think the future is bright? What would you say on the Boom Boom stock market?
Yeah, I would say future's looking great. You got the LA Dojo Young Lions, Clark Connors and Carl Fredericks. I think they're looking good. I think that's why they're in Japan right now. Is I think they're going to get polished, and I think they're getting ready to go on excursion here. Remember, you still got two guys still on excursion. You've got Kawada. Kawada. Anyway, he's down in CMLL. He won a championship down there recently. He's still on excursion. He's getting ready to come back. You got Oka, the great Okarn or whatever they're having him doing in Rev Pro. He's still on excursion. He's getting ready to come back. So you got two guys getting ready to come back. You're about to send this next crop off.
Yeah. So according to Boom Boom Young Lion stock, it's a time to buy.
Sometimes you need to watch the undercard, Dave.
I fuck the undercard. No, I'm just kidding. But you know why the undercard is the way it is? Because Japanese businessmen have to get home. That's why, that's the way it's set up that way. Because, if you actually leave your office and get home, you're arriving right before intermission. And I know it's cool. You see all the, Japanese fans watching on their phone on the train. It's pretty cool. So, he's guessing Yuya Umura. I apologize for slaughtering that name.
Yes, that's the guy. I just cannot pronounce his last name right now to save my life. I apologize.
Booms, you've been living in Japan for 12 years. How the fuck haven't you learned the language yet? Oh, wait, that's the other guy. All right, Booms. I had one hell of a run. We're at 93 followers, Boom Boom. Let's refresh. Hopefully we're still at 93. Hopefully we're at 94. On the road to 100 followers, Boom Boom. This is the most important thing in the world. All right. Booms, I'm in love with Twitch. Hopefully Twitch will be in love with us. Rick, Jolly, everyone else that checked in, appreciate it. Much love. And I'll be streaming tomorrow. Probably all day. The reason I'm going to be streaming all day tomorrow is Bear Friend has a very important thing to do at work, and I'll be babysitting Larry Bird, our pet bird. So I think that's it.
You named your bird. You named your cockatoo Larry Bird.
Yes. Well, it's just Larry. Yeah.
Oh, just Larry.
So no, I think that's not actually his name. I think his name is what the fuck is that snack that has a bunch of layers? Pate. And I was like, I'm not fucking saying that. His name's Larry. So I named him Larry Bird. That's not his real name, but it sounds like Larry, and he knows no difference. It pisses Bear Friend off because his name's not Larry. I'm like, come here, Larry. Larry Bird. So there you go. I'll be bird watching and streaming video games tomorrow. That's what you do on your vacation time off. Booms, we got to do this more often, brother. We got to rebuild. We got to build up the Twitch machine. So it feels good to be on rock bottom. We don't have to we can do whatever we want. Rock bottom. Welcome to the rock bottom.
Back to our roots. Fat guys yelling at webcams.
Yeah. Grandpa. Every day we get closer to being those two Muppets. What? Jay White sucks. You know those two Muppets? I don't know what the fuck they're called.
Statler and Waldorf.
That's us. That's us. Matter of fact, you want to replace us with old men puppets? Like, we'll just host the show, but with puppets. God, it would be a genius idea. But puppets are expensive. Why do I fucking know that?
Yes, why do you know that?
Because I own everything. Everything's better with puppets. This podcast would be a zillion times better if we were puppets. Booms, let's save money.
I guess I can't disagree on that one.
Exactly. Booms, would you fucking go under the desk and fucking do the whole podcast with a puppet? Would you be on board? Because it would be the great. Oh, we could do like old man luchador puppets.
Fuck, I'm sitting on the fucking floor for.
All right, Booms. I'm just trying to keep something fresh, keeping it new. All right, what if I buy the puppet? Would you do it?
No,
right.
You're not.
What if
you're not going to buy the puppet, and even if you do, you're sure as fuck to mail it to me. And if that happens, you're not going to want to sit on your hour.
I don't know. Maybe we'll see. All right. And we lost every member of our audience, but seriously. YouTube audience, because we archive on YouTube, KocoSports. Twitch audience, you're the real VIP. Fuck YouTube. Twitch audience, pro puppets, anti puppets, just old man luchador puppets yelling. I don't like Jay White. Do you like Jay White? I'm for it. I'm for it. All right. I think this podcast went on a little too long. Booms, you ready for the worst transition ever, or do you want to plug shit first? Plug away.
No, we've already plugged it. All
right, RevTech put stuff down in the doobly-doo. You can check that out. Much respect to RevTech. All right, you ready for the worst transition into business?
Yes, I'm ready for the worst transition.
Hey, hey, and with that, I am over. Rick 1982 says Clark Connors has a bright future.
Oh.
Rick 1982, pro puppets, anti puppets. Jolly Wiggles, pro puppets. No one said anything. With that, I am over.